Quake tries its best to make a bad impression, whether it's getting to the end of the level and getting picked off by a grunt across the map, getting blown up by a grenade that seems to bounce towards you no matter what, or, taking full damage in this 90s FPS game. Whose idea was this? If you go into Quake thinking it's going to be Doom in 3D, you're going to be quite surprised. Levels are a lot more complicated, combat's a bit more sporadic, and the art style's more dismal and murky compared to Doom, where the art style's about as colourful as the obscenities I screamed out when I found out the enemies respawned on Nightmare.
Really?
When I first played the game, something felt off. Only looking back, I realised what that is. I played the game on the easiest difficulty. Playing the game on easy mode gets rid of whatever soul it has. The true fun of this game, or at least for me anyway, is to see what ridiculous situations you can barely get out of. For a first time playthrough, I'd recommend you play on hard mode. If you finish the first level with more than 50 health, I'd recommend you play on Nightmare. Even if you struggle on hard, don't even touch a difficulty below that. It makes the game feel a bit dull and empty. Now I'm gonna assume you've never played it before and tell you how to get the best experience out of it. Buying the game on Steam or GOG gives you the version we had when the game came out, or at least when it was ported to Windows. Don't even bother trying to tweak it, just get Dark Places. Here's the Dark Places dance. Make a new folder for it, extract all the contents, get your id1 folder from the Quake directory and put it in there. Don't take all the stuff out of the folder, put the id1 folder in the Dark Places folder. There you go. Now you can run the game. But wait, it's in 640x480, how do I fix that? Well, I'm going to cut a lot of corners of this and you can just use my config, put that in the id1 folder. Just don't do that while the game's running. Now you can run the game without issues. This next bit's just going to be subjective. So as soon as you start the game, you'll probably notice You'll probably notice there's no music, and that the game's blurry, but that's a non-issue now. You can find plenty of no music fixes online, just put all the files in the id1 folder and it'll work fine. Right, back to what I was talking about. Once you've decided on either hard or Nightmare, you can pick them here. Nightmare's in a hidden passage, follow my lead. Right, brilliant, next up. Rightio, let's talk about gameplay. The weapons in Quake are a lot easier to categorize. Shotgun, long range, super shotgun, short range, axe, never use it. It does around the same amount of damage as the normal shotgun, but you'll find in Quake if you get up close you'll die pretty quickly. Nail gun's good for stun locking. Super nail gun's even better for stun locking. Thunderbolt is the best for stun locking, and also killing enemies or something. I use the grenade launcher for fighting shamblers around corners. The rocket launcher's your win game button. Enemies. If you see the grunts raise their gun, break line of sight. If you see an ogre get the high ground, they don't really know what to do. If you see a scrag, just left click AD with whatever weapon you have equipped. If you see a knight, just bunny up around them with the super shotgun. If you see a fiend, just strafe as much as you can. Some weapons are powerful enough to stop them in mid-air, but I can replicate this in vanilla. If you see a zombie, use any explosive weapon. If you see an enforcer, just stun lock them. If they actually manage to get a shot off, you can just dodge it. If you see a death knight, try and keep your distance. And by keep your distance, I mean really far away, so you can dodge their attacks enough. I usually use the rocket launcher to pick them off, but anything long range I do. The dogs are a non-issue. Any weapon could kill them quickly. If you see a rotfish, just shoot them or something. I honestly don't know. If you see them little blob things that I forget the name of, just try and keep your distance and shoot them, preferably with the Thunderbolt. If you see a Vor, break line of sight before they do their attack. If you don't, just try and drive it into a wall. Try firing at the Vor while their attack's chasing after you. And that's all I really have to talk about. Have some gameplay. Right, I'm gonna leave this bit uncut to prove that I'm playing on Nightmare. I always find that little jump there tricky. Let's do the 4th episode, why not? Whoops. And let me just close my... There we go. Oh yeah, I've got music. I've got music disabled, so... I've also running it at a super low res. For some reason, whenever I set like OBS onto it, Dark Places just goes to minimal frame rate. Whoops. And it's really difficult to play because of, I don't know, there's something weird with the engine where the input's tied to the frame rate. I'm honestly not sure. But the engine runs independently from the frame rate. It's so weird. How have I already lost half of my health? Been overwhelmed pretty quickly. And I've lost even more health. This is tense, I'm actually sweating. 1 second. Yeah, I'm using a pretty old version of Dark Places as well. This is one I got off the site when I got the game, which is like 2017. So I don't know why it's a 2014 version. Not sure what happened there. I would learn to make Quake mods because it's like a 3D engine. Sometimes using id1 is kind of difficult, but I looked into QC, which is like the programming language Quake uses, and it looks so complicated. I think I was kind of like falsely ego boosted by Decorate because it's super easy to learn. I'm not going to go on another tangent about Decorate, but yeah, it's really like user friendly and easy to use. So if you want to make like a game in a 3D engine or something, that's the one to pick up. I honestly forget how you finish this level. Oh yeah, of course. Is it down here? I'm honestly so confused. Let me just stand still really quickly. I like the little wall pin effect. Oh, I'm drowning. Oh, I'm getting shot at as well. Brilliant. I like the wall pin effect on the screen when you stay still underwater. It's beautiful, isn't it? The best way to enjoy Quake is on the hardest difficulties. Because when you're on the easier ones, like easy and normal, the game's just a bit empty. There's like barely any enemies. When you're on the higher one, I don't know why I had to add that up. When you're on the harder 2, it's a lot more chaotic, and it makes the game more fun. Like you saw earlier. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh no, I didn't. I'm pretty sure I did a different. Sorry about that. Yeah, I also set it to low effects, so I could like see better. Well, not see better, but have a smoother game. But it kind of makes the impulsive projectiles harder to dodge because they're just a white blob at this point. How? 5 minutes and I haven't got past the first level. Oh, right. I know what I'm doing now. Because it actually blocks their line of sight if you go underwater, which I never really knew. Because it's like a brush, isn't it? I never actually knew it. I always thought it was like Doom's water where it's sort of like projected onto it. Like, you know, like 3D floors and stuff. But no, because like Quake's a 3D engine, it like shows it as solid. Even though it's swimmable, I don't really know where I'm going with this, to be honest. Right, so I'm just gonna do this then. Alright, he's seen me. I need to go under him. Oh, no, he's... Okay, level design has really thought this through. Some people say that, like, Quake Spasm's better than Dark Places. But I tried to get Quake Spasm working before Dark Places, and it just didn't run. Like, it did run, but it didn't run. That's a horrible way of explaining it. Like, I launched the executable and I could see it in like background processes in Task Manager, but it wouldn't like ever open, so I just sort of force ended it and downloaded Dark Places. And from what I've seen, Dark Places is easier to get mods working. Like, you know, like Quake 1.5 runs off it. Even like older mods like Navy Seals and stuff. There's like a, let me show you. There's a browse mods menu here that makes it a lot easier to launch mods and stuff. Right, okay, oh, no. Sleeves lot here we gotta do. Away! Sleeves lot here we gotta do. Can I? Yes! This is perfect. Okay, I'm pretty sure that went through, but okay. There's a... Okay, he's the one who always gets me. I don't know why, he's just like a grunt. But I never expect to look... Okay, quad damage. Yeet! Oh, okay. I didn't expect that to work out. Okay, so if you leave them for last, it works out a lot easier.